The dust hung in the air as they reached the hill. Jesus paused, gazing at Jerusalem in the distance. He knew what waited their cheers and a cross. But the time had come. He turned to two of his disciples and said, "Go into the village. There you'll find a donkey tied up. Untie it and bring it to me." They didn't understand why a king would choose a donkey. But he did, because prophecy had already written this story. "See, your king comes to you, gentle and riding on a donkey." The disciples returned with the animal, a simple donkey. They laid their cloaks on its back, and Jesus climbed on. No royal chariot, no trumpets, just dusty hooves and quiet obedience. As they descended from the Mount of Olives, word began to spread. "He's coming," they shouted. "Jesus of Nazareth." People ran to the road waving palm branches, shouting praise, laying their cloaks to soften the path. They cried, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." They celebrated a king, but not the kind of king they expected. The crowd saw hope, but didn't see the cross. They wanted freedom from Rome. He came to free their souls. Pharisees and the crowd scoffed, "Teacher, tell them to stop." But Jesus said, "If they remain silent, even the stones will cry out." The praise was loud, but Jesus was quiet, because he saw past the palm branches, to the thorns, to the nails, to what had to be done. At the city gate, Jesus stopped. The celebration faded behind him. He looked at Jerusalem, its towers, its temple, its broken hearts, and he wept. If only you had known what would bring you peace, but they hadn't. And now, the road ahead led only to a cross. Still, he rode on. In the temple, he walked alone. No crowds, no cheers, just the sound of footsteps echoing through stone. Soon, he would drive out the corruption. Soon, he would face betrayal, mockery, and death. But today, he came as king, not to take a throne but to carry a cross, and that cross was coming.